I got now, right there.
Nice.
Oh, we're doing the same bit that Jack's been running the last, I don't know, 3-4 weeks, right?
Yeah.
This is the song that ended our my wedding.
Oh, nice.
Not our wedding, but my wedding. Yeah.
Your wedding.
Yes,
that you were part of?
the wedding that I got married in.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. This almost literally ended in a fire. It was burnt down like a 35-year-old barn because of this song. Everyone got everyone so jazzed up that let's just burn the sucker down.
That was a good way to close it out.
Yeah,
though.
I think so. Yeah. But then you guys thought that you were young again, this past weekend. So.
What?
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 I don't think that's
Tonight we are young. Does that bring back memories?
Set the world on fire.
I can see our faces now.
Oh,
John's just like,
It might have been at this point that my wedding planner was running with both hands trying to put out a flame, like
No.
Yeah, that's about right.
I set the world
So yes, to answer your question, yeah, a lot of flashbacks right here, right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So for those on the
YouTube
channel, you can see us now. We're working on this. Oh.
Not only are we looking at each other now and facing each other, people can see our faces.
Yeah.
Now whether
I'm still not looking at you guys. I'm still trying to post the stupid Instagram link.
Aw, it's not stupid.
It's stupid-ish.
Stupid-ish. It's
How you guys doing?
good. How's everybody?
I'm back to normal.
It's been a long, fast week. I have no idea how it's Thursday already.
Right?
I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Shut up. Just stop it.
Did you watch it?
No, that's going to be one of my big regrets this week, not
Shaw
having
and
seen
Hobbs.
it. Shobbs.
Hobbs and Shaw?
Can we
Shaw and Hobbs? I don't know. It's one of them.
Yeah.
No, we're going to abbreviate it here and now. That's a missed opportunity on their part. It's Shobbs.
Shobbs.
It's Shobbs.
Steve Shobbs.
I'm so into Shobbs. I don't even know what that means. All right.
All right. Let's get going.
That's the whimper we need to go out.
Wow.
Thank you, sir. Good fading, though.
Oh, dear Lord.
It's your fault. You started the cameras live from Eddie's room. It's the Badslant podcast. I am the moderator. #moderator Asian John. He's just Jack, and on the ones and or twos, it's the Iceman cometh. You can find us on badslant.com, on Instagram and Twitter at Badslant. You can catch us live on the YouTube. We're doing it with all our whole faces on the camera now, so get ready, America. A lot of work went into this, and it's probably not going to pay off, but you can watch us live on YouTube. The link is in our bio on Instagram, and if you're one of the lucky few that can avoid our faces, you can still listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, TuneIn, Stitcher, the other podcast medium that shall go unnamed. Wherever you listen to us, give us a 5-star review, subscribe, the whole lot, and some support.
Shit.
Too many martinis and one too many truly.
Blah, blah, blah.
Support the show.
Catching up to you, man.
Badslant.com/support. You can shop Amazon, Target, Walmart.com, the whole lot. 23andMe. Do all your shopping and your genealogy investigations through our link. You give us a small kickback, and you'll get everything you need to
Do
get.
your back to school shopping through our links.
Oh
please.
man,
It'd be greatly appreciated.
JJ
Best time of the year.
JJ was just telling us how he's going to get all his back to school shopping done in
Yes, sir.
within the next calendar week.
This is the first time I actually had to do that because my kids are getting ready for preschool, and it's man, you spend a lot of money. The shopping list that these schools
You starting to feel bad?
Oh, good God, man! The shopping list that they give kids now to bring is ridiculous.
It's just because the teachers don't have enough money. So that you're basically contributing, which is great, right?
Yeah,
Because they need all the help.
That's just Jack on his soapbox right now for
but
the teachers of America.
It's one thing to say, bring some crayons, bring some markers, but they're giving you specific brands, counts,
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
types. So it's like not just bring in some markers. They're like bring in 8-pack of Crayola washable marker. Oh my
Wait,
God.
are we off crayons now? Is that the new?
No, they want crayons.
Okay, I'm just checking.
They just want more.
Remember the 64-pack ones?
I was gonna say
with the sharpener in the middle. That was.
I never had that.
I
wish I had that.
I'm wondering if there's like a minimum count now. It's like 48 is like the low bar, but if you go like you get to 64, like that's where you top out.
That's the max.
Otherwise,
I would say.
you're just gonna be an asshole beyond that.
You know, I will have to say the crayons, the Crayola ones, they're legit, man.
Of course.
Because you go to these
They're
restaurants
super legit.
and they have like the one they give for free for kids, and they're like really waxy and crappy. And then when you use
Waxy,
Crayola,
maxy.
it's like you'll notice a difference.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So I guess they're doing something right, man.
Yeah, for sure.
God bless them. They're letting your kids color in HD. You know what? I'm certain that they're not going to find in your kids' back to school packs.
What is that?
Pedialyte Sparkling Rush. It is. I think it's.
Sparkling?
I think it's an adult.
Pedialyte sparkling.
I've heard of Pedialyte. I didn't
Yeah.
know they made a sparkling version.
Evidently, they do. It's an adult version of it. I think it's geared towards adults. But it's $10.99. You can get it on Target. You might even get it on Walmart or Amazon as well. But they're available in 2 flavors: grape and cherry, for quote unquote mild to moderate hydration. It's something better than your garden variety Pedialyte, which I've dabbled in because I've had a time or two where we've imbibed a little too much, primarily in Vegas. This sounds like it's much more up my alley. Like sounds more like a sparkling concoction. So get it white wherever you can. It's again $10.99 for a 6 count. Toss it in your 16 ounces of water, and then try not to die a slow death that you'll be experiencing. So there's that. Video feed's back on. I slapped the table and it's back. Woo! They might freeze a little, but I apologize to the folks on YouTube.
Bear with us. We just came up with a great idea to get all this stuff set up today. So
in one day.
In literally like 2 hours. So
we got a wild hair and decided, let's just run this whole new camera apparatus.
Shoot, it came together. We got a whole bunch of equipment that we didn't even know we had sitting around. So we pieced it all together. It's pretty solid, man.
Yeah, what didn't come together was our weekend last week.
Oh, dear Lord.
One could say it fell apart rather quickly. Oh, hot diggity damn. So, this takes me back. It takes me back 4 days. Coming to you live, Power 105. Rolling strong to the weekend with your Badslant podcast.
So, how do we set this up? So, pretty
Little
much
Jackson Brown.
One of
hit the post.
What? You want to start doing that?
We can might be a little bit too bold for my britches.
So there's another podcast we listen to.
A lot.
We bring it up all the time. Big O and Dukes. I think that's what inspired us to do what we're doing.
Yeah, for sure.
And so this week they held their, I guess it's becoming an annual event now. It's Hortstock 2. This is the second edition of what they. I think it wasn't even a year ago, right?
No, I think it's around Christmas.
Yeah.
Beginning of December.
Right, it was in the winter?
Yeah. Actual Hortstock, correct.
Yeah. So this is Hortstock 2, which is basically a 3-day event. Starts on Friday.
It's like Woodstock for a podcast. Just
go.
like the name kind of gives it away, but
For sure.
yeah.
So, people came from around the country.
Exactly.
So there was 3.
It's impressive, man.
It was a 3-day event, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
They had Friday night was the roast of Draft T-shirt, who's their executive producer. Saturday was the was it the pony?
It was the record release party for Ponytails and Cocktails.
And then they do the Yacht Rock extravaganza or whatever
experience,
what have you. And then Sunday was the Fairwinds event where they released the card pack that they were promoting. For the lot of you that are listening to this sounds like gibberish, but just think an action-packed weekend with events pretty much from Friday evening at 8 all the way till sundown on Sunday. So a lot to pack in. But
so the opening night started at Jam and Java. We Asian John and I we attended that. It was a fun night. I mean, just like what you expect with any other roast. It's comedy. You just filled with comedy, digging at each other, and it's just once you know the characters,
just snapping.
It's really good. We had a hell of a time.
Yeah.
That night.
Are we recapping first? Night one. Okay.
Night one, you have to kind of go through
Night one. So, in short, I think.
No, you don't. Don't be brief. Just power through. Okay, I didn't mean like just stop altogether. I mean like just like go all the way.
So basically, we started. John Ubered to my house. We started pre-gaming there. We thought it was a smart thing to do.
I'm responsible.
So we're like,
let's establish that here and now.
Before we go spend a lot of money at the bars, let's come in a pre-game at the house.
So you're trying to cut costs. You're trying to be frugal.
No, just to get a little pre-lubricated,
sure,
you know.
Course.
So we did that.
Don't make it weird.
After that, we caught had the brother-in-law Ubered us over to Jam and Java. Nice.
You cheap son of a bitch.
And then once we got there, I mean, we just kept the drinks going. It was nice. And then
right?
and we got there right in time for show start. So
showtime.
We right immediately we started double fisting.
Each other.
I mean,
may as well, then, right?
May as well have.
Did you get a peek into what happened later?
I kind of know what happened.
But
at the after hours show.
Yeah, so we started drinking, and then we just kept it going. I think we had a hell of a time, and when we started running low, I think John went and got a refill. So, I mean, you kind of see where the night is headed. We're a lot of laughs, kind of getting to the mood, drinking.
Let me just say, I that's the second roast that I've been to.
Yeah,
that's the first one I've been to where everybody. Okay, I was gonna say everybody knocked it out of the park. Most of the roasters knocked it out of the park. I would say there was one laggard of the bunch, but otherwise it was a strong performance from everybody involved. And if you've not been to a live roast, I highly recommend if you ever have the opportunity. It's something that probably happens very very seldom in life. But if you have the chance to see somebody get roasted by half a dozen of his closest friends, by all means, just show up and watch them get lambasted because it's fun to watch them react live in real time, and then it's fun to see people try to like one up each other and see the ebb and flow of the entire evening take place. So that was cool in and of itself.
Have you had a chance to listen to the first roast?
I'm gonna need you to take a lozenge because I know you're really excited right now.
No, it sucks because it's like I'd love to get into the details of the roast,
fine, you can talk about it. That's fine. Right?
One, the main person who would relate with us, I think he hasn't even heard it yet. And I'm going to assume our listener base doesn't really listen to the other podcasts.
No.
So, I mean, going to the characters.
It's a lot of fun.
It was just, that's a great way to put it. It was just a lot of fun.
A lot of jokes about marital indiscretions.
And I would just say, for basically Drabby, he was the star of the initial roast. And somehow he had a repeat performance. Did
you listen to the first roast, Jack?
I didn't listen to it.
Yeah. Somehow he managed to deliver just as well. And you're just like, how did he do that? It was really good.
I literally turned to another member of the audience that night, and we're just looking at each other, and we're both saying the same thing. It's like, how is he so good at this? He's like a thick-lipped mush.
Just like you.
Pot kettle black. He's like a thick-lipped mushmouth producer who chimes in like in a very timely manner more times than not. But then like he has this format, this performance down pat. Like it's fresh material. He's like cutting to the quick with everybody. Yeah. Like it's masterful.
Yeah, for those like when you watch roast, I mean, you got to remember a lot of these folks that are roasting each other are comedians, so they're trained professionals and they do this for a living. So for this guy to be up there delivering
a producer,
it's just totally unexpected. So he caught everyone off guard with the first roast, and you're like, "Damn, man!"
It's like Dame Dash out rapping Jay-Z. It's very unexpected.
Exactly. That's really good.
How is this happening?
And so you thought like he just unloaded in the first one. There's no way he can do it again. Nah, he did it again.
He topped himself.
It was great.
Yeah.
So it was for you, Jack. If they do release a second version, you gotta listen to both. Listen to the first one before you.
I'll give you the wax. I know you have a record player at home.
I think I have that.
I thought we got you that one.
Yeah, I think I have that one.
But to our audience, basically,
we're climbing uphill. Jack.
Asian John and I got got a little twisted the first night. I don't think we realized how.
I don't think it was that bad.
Yeah, we were upright. That's the beauty. So after the show was over, we decided that it would be a great idea just to get some.
Can I just tease how the weekend progressed?
What? How's that?
My bar tab on night 2 was 4 times as much as the tab on night 1. So
Dear Lord.
Just put that in context. But we were at a venue, Jam and Java, that is actually semi-reasonable when it comes to drink costs. So,
if anyone hasn't been to Jam and Java, it's like one of the best.
King Jaffe Jofour.
It's one of the best venues I've ever been to.
Locally,
especially locally. Like it's like to watch any.
I guess in general.
Yeah, in general. I mean, just because it's that dive atmosphere, it's great. So yeah, I mean, and then the drinks are affordable, right? So, but it sounds like John, or Asian John here, made quite a dent into his wallet night 2.
We'll get there, but we actually found our way to. I don't even the thought process in all of this is very very muddled at this point. We found our way from Jam and Java in Vienna to the Hooters in Fairfax, and I think it was like a very quick process of elimination where
what's open?
Iceman was just like he was like chicken, bro. Banshan. I was like, dude, it's like 12 o'clock, dude.
It's like my go-to.
Banshan's closed.
After I've been drinking, I just want
fried chicken.
Excuse me. I want chicken. Well, that's all I eat.
And a Luden's lozenge.
Fried chicken and hookah. That's all I want. And the only place I can think of is Banshan hookah.
Oh yeah.
Hookah.
And Banshan is right next to that.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, hey, John, how we go here? I looked it up. They're still open. And then somehow Hooters came up. So I was like, all right. Called an Uber, picked us up, dropped us off. And then once we got there, we were like...
No, it's like I said, dude, they're closed. Hooters! We're going Hooters!
I was like, come on, let's go!
It's like an immediate pivot.
What? The dude's here. He's out front. We gotta go.
I don't even think you said Hooters. I think you just said tits! And we automatically just like shot off like a rocket down 123 left on. On 50.
It's like on those nights when you're drinking, you're like still kind of in the groove. In the groove, you're like, yeah, we gotta go somewhere and keep this thing going.
Keep this party going, man.
We
gotta keep going.
We go there, we get some food. There's a bar, we get some drinks.
All right,
everything sounds great.
Okay.
Once we got there, we ordered, we sat, and then we're like,
this is a bad idea.
We probably didn't need to come,
Yeah.
Yeah. It might have been a little aggressive.
We ordered more drinks, and I don't think either of us touched it, right?
I think that's the part that you took the most issue with. That we never drank our drink.
Really? Why?
Yeah, we both got a drink, and it was just sitting there the whole time.
Okay.
Well, this was after. No. We were still drunk. We were drunk enough to coast into the evening without having to get another drink. So I think that was the issue, honestly. But it was fine. It was actually a decent way for us to button up the night because it
helped.
I wasn't too banged up in the end. I think we were relatively reasonable with the staff. We didn't ask anybody to drop the tops off. I think that's a win.
I'd like a chicken breast.
You used that line before, haven't you?
No. You would die.
We had a great idea after. We couldn't pull it off.
I don't think it was a great idea. So
we were trying to figure out, from here, where do we go? Obviously we were both kind of done for the night, but then John was like, rather than calling an Uber, he was looking for a scooter. Those
scooters, yeah.
So he looked one up, and we found one that was within walking distance. But also I was like, dude, is there two? Maybe we both hop on, we cruise down all the way to your house from the Hooters.
That is the worst idea.
It would have been bad. It would have been awful.
That would have been a great.
Let me just make that clear. No, he's wrong. No, I think maybe a fraction of a second, I realized this is going to be a disaster. So the Ubers and the Lyft apps started firing up, and we decided that
surge pricing,
all of it.
Surprisingly, it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
I think I paid $7.
But all night, I kept thinking about that scooter, man. I was like, I wish there was 2 of them. That would have been so fun.
My camera's back. Sorry.
You guys could have held hands, like just going down to Asian John's house.
Yeah.
Can I say I did ride my first Razor scooter thing this week?
Did you?
It did not.
Wait,
go
right
well.
here?
Like just down the block, like just on the
Where
way
did
to.
you ride to?
I was just going to the gym. I was like, I got
You rode to the gym?
No, I got.
You lazy motherfucker.
Hold on! Hold on! I'm short on time.
Still, you're going to go work out. Get an extra workout in, man.
Did you have your gym bag that held your tampons too?
Yes, it was an extra knapsack. Yeah.
Dick.
No, look, I'm not doing cardio right now, so I figured this isn't gonna hurt anybody.
I can't believe those words were uttered on this podcast. I'm not doing cardio right now. I'm bulking. Right?
Look, I was looking for an excuse to ride.
I'm not the one who flexed to do the thumbnail, right? You did that.
I wasn't there. We'll do the thumbnail later.
Okay.
I was just trying to find an excuse to ride one of these stupid scooters because they are all over my like for some reason there are 3 companies inhabiting my local vicinity, like within a half-block radius, just everywhere. It's like Bird, Lime, Spin, and they're all over my sidewalks. And I'm like, okay, I got one of these bad boys for free. I'm gonna ride one of these suckers, whenever I get the chance. So I chose this day. So I'm going down the street. I read the tutorial. I figure out how to
tutorial.
Evidently.
You really don't need.
Yeah, you don't need a tutorial.
Yes, you say that now. So I do the thing. I got flip flops on. I'm like, come on, this thing can't get over like 12 miles an hour. I'm flying down the street. We're all good. And then I remember in the back of my mind, you can't ride these things on the sidewalk. And then I see people. I'm like, oh shit. So I start on the sidewalk, and then I duck off of the sidewalk, and then all of a sudden I see another car is coming from the other direction, and they're going, like, I'm looking over my shoulder. I'm like, oh crap, I got to cut over to the other side. So I dash across the yellow lines on my scooter, and I realize I forget there's a braking mechanism.
Oh no.
So instead of utilizing the handbrake, I decide I'm just going to jump off this sumbitch.
No.
That's what I just told you in the last one. I think for whatever reason on a scooter,
your brain turns off.
Your brain, your natural gut reaction to
fear
stop is
to jump off.
Off.
Terror. Yes.
But you forget you got actual handbrake.
But don't
slam it.
Slam it, right?
Yeah.
Well, no. Here the thing is, like, they're not strong enough to kill you.
You can slam it. It's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, that's perfect. I learned
I
that
think
in
it's
hindsight.
designed that way.
Yeah.
Because they think everyone's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't know that now.
Yeah.
At that point, so I jump off, and flip flop goes that way. Scooter goes that way. I'm actually running with one foot in flip flop and 1 foot bare onto like rocks on gravel.
That must have been embarrassing.
There was only one person that saw, maybe, and one person walking and one person in the car coming in the other direction. I mean, I didn't. Nobody like pointed and guffawed, but otherwise, I was relatively embarrassed in and of itself. So yeah, I collected I got my faculties about me and got the flip flop back from the 8 feet the distance from where it flew, and put it back on my foot, and then went about my merry way.
Yes.
But that would have been exactly what would have happened on Friday night if we decided, hey, we're gonna fly down Route 50.
It would have been so great because he's already had some alcohol in him and he couldn't possibly function. So I knew his ass would have fell off that scooter.
Sweet Christ!
It would have been so funny.
It would have
been a trip to the ER. Great.
Oh God, my insurance stinks too. Holy hell! But that was that. So thank Christ we didn't jump on a spin scooter that night.
And so overall, we survived the night.
The roasted grab was a 10 out of 10.
So the night was great. We had plenty to drink. We were in a good state. We got some food afterwards. And then
my camera's working on the stream now.
Slept
Perfect.
just fine, and all was good. So Friday, success. We survived.
Great success.
It was awesome.
Yag shamash.
Day two.
Started off.
It started off pretty great. We tried to repeat the same
ho-hum.
the same pattern. So we're like, okay, you guys want to come over again? So this time.
Okay. So we had talked about how this was a jam-packed weekend in and of itself. I had the bright idea on Friday night to say we should make each night its own theme. In that first night, clear liquor. Second night, maybe brown liquor.
Oh, you fuck.
Third
Third
night, beer.
Who creates themes for nights?
But
Come on.
it would have been perfect
Gross.
if we adhered to these plans.
Let's have a clear night. Clear beats.
You listen to the rest of this story, and you'll find out how prudent that plan would have been.
All right. Okay, so did you guys do brown liquor?
I think it all went to hell.
No.
It just
No.
I actually started with brown that night on night 2, and
what
then
can brown do for you?
yeah, and then we quickly downshifted to light liquor. I'm like, okay,
Jesus, no wonder you were.
no, it was fine
It
initially,
okay.
and then so the night started at Ice's house, and I'm throwing back a whiskey, and then I don't know what else we were drinking that night. But then
Did you guys get dressed up like?
I had my hula shirt.
There.
I did not.
Yeah, he stinks. He wore blue jeans.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was like 90
Wow.
degrees when it's dark. What a dickhead! Are you kidding me? That has to be one of the bigger foot paws of the entire weekend.
No.
He's like this. You wore jeans.
It's 90 degrees
Let
at
him
night.
wear whatever he wants to wear.
I can wear whatever I want to wear.
Celebrities' houses at night. Everyone else was dressed comfortably. He's the dickhead with like his collar
I wouldn't
button
say
to the top.
everybody else, but I would say
Everyone else was in shorts. You dickhead.
Three-quarters
I
of
mean,
people.
the audience that goes to these shows.
You gotta understand.
Don't even worry about them. I'm just talking about the immediate group. 4 people.
They need to wear shorts. They're overweight. Come on, man.
No,
He's talking about your group.
Jesus Christ.
Huh?
I'm saying
So,
our immediate
your
group.
immediate
You raving lunatic.
So it was.
They don't even know about that crowd.
It was
No, they know comfort.
So can you?
It's
call-
Mrs. AJ, Lady Ice, and Ice. They're dressed comfortably, and this dickhead is covered from head to toe. He might as well have worn like a wool jacket.
Did your wife have a problem with your outfit?
No.
Okay, then.
They did comment at one point.
Okay, but
They looked at you and said, "Why are you wearing jeans?"
Well, then that's their hand, not yours. Who cares?
I wasn't hot. I was fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
It's that me and mine.
that's
Moron.
fine.
Loser.
Oh, but I did do one good thing, one good deed on Saturday. On Friday night
Did you
when
fill
I was
the boot?
there, when I was taking the leak on Friday at Jamin Java, I saw all the decals in the restroom.
No.
I was like,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So I was like,
Yes.
Hey,
Sure.
John.
Yes.
Sure.
I was like, John, when you come over, bring over all the Badslant stickers. I want to put some up.
All the stickers.
Nice.
Well, okay. I gave him the wrong information.
4 stickers.
I should have told him to bring all of them because
He said, "Bring 3 to 4."
so now we're part of the collection there.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
You guys ever go
Yes.
to Jam and Java?
C.
Yeah.
C. What? No.
And then
No.
right where you wash your hands.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
If you
So-
ladies out there that are
Yeah.
listening to the show, you find your way to the men's room,
Yeah.
you're in luck.
So I was like, yeah, so that was one of the first things I did there. I was wearing that.
Good thing you did that early. Yeah. So the whole liquor plan went to hell. So I started brown. We downshifted to light liquor.
Because they're like, when we're at the house pre-gaming, he tried to, I give him all the credit. He went in there with a plan. He's like, I drank brown earlier, so I was like, help yourself to whatever you want. So he went for brown, trying to stay consistent. I'm like,
4
okay,
Roses single barrel whiskey. Is
Let's have a
very
theme.
good.
And then all of a sudden, then the ladies wanted to start doing shots and stuff. So then
Shots.
they want it clear.
Shots.
So then we started doing shots of vodka. So I was like, okay, it was fine. We're still functioning.
At that rate, I said, okay, we're going to downshift to light liquor, and we're not going to deviate.
So his theme
I've
is
messed
broken
up
now.
already,
Yeah.
but it's not going to get worse because we're going to stick with the plan here.
And then once we got to Jam and Jabba, they're like, one of the first things they want to do, let's start the night off, shots again.
Nice.
So we did some shots of Tito's, I believe.
Sure.
So
Yes.
first shots of Tito's.
We are roaring at the gate. Like the sun has not set.
Oh man, between all the pre-gaming
The
and
band has
Tito's,
not gone on stage yet,
solid. I think everyone was in a
but
good
still
mood.
good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, we was drunk. No, with things were moving along at a decent clip. Like we weren't going completely overboard just yet. There were shots, but we were sticking to the bit. And then I bumped into a guy I met in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
And that's where things went haywire.
He was like, "Yo,
Agent
John!"
Actually, the one big thing that we've got to mention at the start of this. So Agent John is one of the peanut gallery tertiary characters of Big O and Dukes, right?
Yes.
So again,
I'm a satellite member.
We go to these events, and this homeboy is like a mini celebrity. So they're like, "Ho, are you Agent John?" And
okay, that doesn't result in anybody buying Agent John's shots. Let's make that clear. It's just, are you Agent John?
Hey, Agent John here. Hey.
Yeah, a lot of double gun pointing. Yeah, I'll admit to that.
A lot of high fiving, handshakes.
But it's all in good fun.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a very welcoming atmosphere.
But it's cool.
Yeah.
Everyone's cool.
I was proud of him. I was like our boy Agent John is a local celebrity.
He's broken the barrier. The barrier. He's
the perimeter.
The perimeter.
That's the word you're looking for.
I think at one point I can't remember which night, someone came out and was just like,
"Watch night."
Like,
watch night.
I just
watch a night.
I just wanted to say hi to you. I had to work up the courage to come up. And
no way. Get the fuck out of here! Really?
I can't remember
full of
who that
shit.
was.
Shut him up. He just had his first drink tonight in 4 days.
I was like, oh my god, man.
So, excuse me, are you? No.
Are you?
No, okay. I don't remember anybody saying, "Are you Asian John?"
Okay, so you guys get to Jam and Java. There's obviously shots.
There are drinks.
Okay,
so one of the Arizona listeners who came out to Jam and Java for the show, he had a bit of a night the night before. When I say he had a bit of a night, he got thrown into the hooskow. Into the drunk tank, and I was actually. I was very apologetic. I had no reason to be, but I was like, "Oh God, I feel so sorry for you, bro." And I was like, "What are you drinking, man? Whatever you want. We'll do a shot right here."
Let's do a shot right here.
And of course, well, whatever you're drinking, I didn't say necessarily let's do a shot. I said whatever you're drinking, I got you. And he just happens to say Jameson. And I think our experience with Jameson has been well documented on the show. It's not great, but I felt in that moment I feel obligated to give this man the drink that he so richly deserves and wants. So it's J-Mo, and he's throwing it back. I'm throwing it back, and for whatever reason, Mrs. AJ's standing to my left, and I'm like, I'll buy her a shot too.
Did she do one too?
No, she said, "Why the hell did you buy me this shot?" And of course I look like an asshole, so okay, I take her shot and divvy it between myself and the listener. So
oh my god, so you had
I had a shot and a half.
Oh,
in the span of a few seconds. So yeah, unexpectedly. Even then, felt like things were moving along at a decent clip. Could be worse.
And somehow I got pulled into that whirlwind, and I got one shot at J-Mo too.
Okay, that was after the lights turned out. I understand.
I can't remember.
Lights
literally,
off.
I believe that's when my night took a turn, when the J-Mo got into my system.
You know what? You're preaching to the choir. I'm pretty sure that's exactly how it played out.
That's one mean man, Jameson.
Oh, God.
No matter what you do before, the minute that Jameson happens, it's over. That's it. I don't know how people can sit there and drink Jameson all night. I cannot.
If you start with J-Mo,
there's no way.
But if you ride it out properly,
there's no way.
If you don't throw anything else into the mix, I think there's it's like a razor's edge you could be walking to get through to the other side, but it's a very thin line.
Are you willing to?
No, the ship has sailed. I have ruined wakes because I drank too much Jameson. The time has come and gone, and this night has solidified that it's over. So as Ice indicated, the lights turned out for him, and
it stopped then.
I don't remember buying him a shot of Jameson. Let me just say that here now. But it makes perfect sense because again, the bar tab.
I believe, according to the ladies, I was eating off of whatever they were having.
I had
something. I'm not sure.
Had some complex carbohydrates, I think.
But yeah, so
it wasn't supposed to.
These are rookie mistakes.
It wasn't supposed to be.
These
are rookie mistakes.
Yeah, the night started off.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to pipe down, guy who was at home on Saturday night. I just
we were we're
now he's
time.
talking tough.
We're drinking. There, yacht rock was going on, so we're starting to dance. They're playing some of the hits. And
play the song. Thank you. This is one that shut the shit down. Oh boy.
This was the last. Was the last song that I remember.
Nice.
This was like I felt like this song happened. We were all singing next to the stage. Jameson happened, and blackout. That was probably
the lights turned out. Yeah. I vaguely remember this song being performed on stage, and shout out to Doogie B once again.
Oh, yeah.
Another brilliant yacht rock performance, another brilliant yacht rock concert that I've flamed out flamboyantly, like just complete disaster. But this was the song I think like you freaked out about because it's the one song you recognize.
I was like, you guys just made me watch this movie.
I've seen Fast Times!
Like, I literally just watched it.
I just saw it!
So sad.
I was like,
so sad.
I was like, between just watching the movie and all of a sudden they had so many references in the latest Stranger Things. I mean, that's not going to spoil anything for you. And then hearing it.
He saw the movie last week and now he's like, oh, this is my jam!
There's so many references.
I love this song!
To Fast Times. I was like, this is amazing! The timing is perfect! So I just lost my mind.
And then blackout.
And then Jameson happened.
And then
I'm so happy.
Hard blackout. Let me say this.
Not as hard as this guy.
Oh,
that's kind of gross.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I actually, I was rip shit probably after the first shot of Jameson. But I wound up actually manning the merchandise booth for a Commonwealth of Dry Goods.
I don't even
I vaguely remember. I think Dukes was there because Lady Dukes was having to go to the commode or something, and then he was manning the booth. I was like, this is his event. There's no reason why this man should be like at the merchandise booth and stuff. I was like, dude,
give me your money.
Like, just hang, like if you want to step out, like I can stand here for a few minutes while your lady comes back. And he's like, oh, awesome, jump right in. So evidently, in the time that I stood behind the counter for Commonwealth Dry Goods, I upsold somebody on a record that's been out for like 14 months.
Nice.
I got him to pay double for a vinyl record, and yeah, I found this out yesterday. But I made them a few extra shekels just for being who I am, and sold an extra copy of Tequila Amnesia for Commonwealth Dry Goods. So there's that. So
the big story is then.
Okay, before we get to the big story, okay, so in the aftermath, I found that I had lost my credit card for a time.
What?
Just
okay,
momentarily.
Uh-huh.
It popped out of my pocket, I think, and there were some charges, and I was like, oh no. Mrs. AJ was very dubious and ready to press the button to say these are suspicious. I said, give it a few days. It could be something that was like a preliminary charge that will wind up clearing on our account. You never know. So we held off, and come to find out, in the last day or so, I realized towards the end of the evening, I took it upon myself to buy an entire rack of morning recovery hangover drinks for me and my friends.
I don't know what that is.
There was
what is that?
There was like 6 of them on the
recovery. What is that?
It's supposed to be one of these newfangled hangover cures that you drink before you go to bed, and they had them for sale. And I'm like how many you got left? She's like, there's 6 on the counter. I'll take them all. I'm buying it all.
I don't know what that is.
Isn't that those
probably it sounds like a morning after pill.
It's got electrolytes.
I was like, isn't that abortion pill?
Yeah, it's not Plan B, you dickhead.
That's what it is.
Yeah, no, it was $5 a pop, and I was like, whatever. Like this guy could use it. I could use it.
Like $30.
It was $30.
Okay,
so it was $5 a pop. So I bought the remainder. I handed them out. I kept one for myself that I never drank. But yeah, I had to.
Where did you buy this?
I bought it at the merchandise counter.
They sold it there?
Yes, because it was Commonwealth Dry Goods running the merch counter. And they brought that knowing the group that they were catering to. So it would have been great if I had drank it that night, but be that as it may, I did not.
Aren't you supposed to drink it before?
You're supposed to drink it as you're drinking or before you go to bed.
Got it.
And I did neither of those things.
He probably went like this, like how I did. Just spiked it on the ground. Yes!
Basically.
I mean, it wasn't.
You may as well.
You
didn't drink it.
It wasn't a $50 bottle of whiskey, but I mean, yes, I would have done just as well to do that than what I did. It's in my fridge right now.
Excellent.
Yeah, so nobody drank that, and
money well spent.
So we found out.
Did you drink it, Ice?
No, I didn't even know he bought it.
0% chance.
I was never offered one. Which I could.
Then who did you give it to?
I don't know.
Other people. Double gunpoint, Asian John signing out. So yeah, as we actually we were told after the fact, we had to exit the facilities before the concert ended.
What?
I think we were out the door by 10:30.
That was news to me.
Yeah,
I thought we made it to the end.
We found that out just tonight.
I was like, oh, we didn't make it to the end?
No, I heard through the other podcast, the Big O and Dukes, that Asian John here just was massively drunk and was probably
falling down
one
drunk.
of the worst.
Oh, maybe that's why we left, because he was outside, right?
Yeah, I heard that the door flew open and that the moderator comes staggering out and is just holding onto the rail like for dear life, like as if he was in like on a high wire or something.
Yeah.
Like he just that's the only thing keeping.
I do have a fear of heights. Yes.
Yeah, so,
and I believe what he said. It was like about 5 minutes from him to get to the front door to the bottom of the steps.
4 steps.
Which literally should take anyone about 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Yeah. Literally like 5 seconds. So yeah.
Yeah, but if you're doing like a 50-yard walk, like to the right and then back to the left and then back to the right and then back to the left, you can imagine how long that walk would take.
No.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
But I wasn't dragged.
No, please. We'll show them later. It's fine.
Show type or show card. I don't know. So I wasn't. I'll say this: I was not dragged out by the scruff of my neck. As much staggering took place coming out the door.
May I swipe to see more? Or
no, it's just that one.
Just the one.
Yeah.
You're gonna see
what an asshole.
You're gonna see Ice's dick bag and
giggly bits. You may come across that.
Yeah, good call. So yeah, for all the staggering that took place coming out of the joint, I made it down the stairs on my own. I might have gotten like a push to get in the car, but you know, it wasn't a situation where I was carried anywhere. So
Who drove home?
Lady Ice, I believe.
Very good.
Yeah, she actually made the royal decree early in the night and said, "I shall not drink. I know the group for which I am partaking with. It's not going to happen."
We were gonna Uber it, and she was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna drink that much, so you know, I'll drive."
It's a good thing she did.
Yeah, good thing.
Yeah, so there was the record that was purchased that night that was missing for several hours. There was a lot going on. Yeah.
Yeah. So he bought a record. I have no idea.
No. Mrs. AJ bought the record.
Oh, she bought.
She saw fit to give it to me. Which
I
don't know why. But there were photos of me like in a ball with the record behind me, and like it was like the Zapruder film. Like we have to figure out like was it back and to the left? Like where did this record go?
Yeah. So I think you guys kept asking us like, hey, did you see a record? Did you take a record? We're like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I think we just saw it like a day ago. It was like, oh, it's in the car. Yeah, there it is.
What a dick.
Good job.
That wasn't me. It was their car.
Hey, I don't know how we got there. Jeez.
A little from column A, a little from column B. I don't know.
But then it was like somehow like it was like that whole night. I remember leaving.
You don't remember shit.
No,
this man is lying.
I remember taking the Somebody's Baby was playing. Jameson happened because I was so happy.
Play it again.
And then after that, we saw the ladies eating in the front part of Jamin Java. So I went to check on them. They're like, oh, there's, we're talking about like where should we eat after all this and all that. And
they looked at the moderator and were like, "We're not eating."
Well, we at the time we didn't.
We're gonna be eating out of jail soon. Yeah.
And then from there, that's where it starts getting blurry, and I feel like maybe that's where we're like, "Oh crap, where's Asian John?" And maybe that's where we're like, "Oh, he's outside," and all that stuff. So we all left, and somehow once we got in the car, that's where the true blackout happened. I don't remember anything.
The curtains closed for everyone except for Lady Ice.
So anyone that knows me, I am the worst person in the car. Car rides is the worst. So the minute
you're like
we got in
a
the car,
dog, Jesus.
I was dead.
Stuck your head out the window.
And then turns out that we all came here to Asian John's house.
Oh, can we talk about the time you stuck your head out the window in my car? No, that's another day. That's another day. God. God.
We may have already talked about that.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
Can we talk about it again to get the spotlight off of me?
No, let's.
Okay, so yeah, we wound up back at my place. Lady Ice was actually kind enough to squire us all the way home, and that's when I made deep, intimate love to the porcelain gods.
I was like, oh no! Ah!
Yeah, no. The photo has already been documented on our Instagram page. It's me like spooning the toilet in my half bath.
First, she showed me the photo, and I just saw myself. I was like, oh damn. I passed out.
No, back to the left. Back into the left.
Do you see something else? I was like, no. Like, look in the bathroom.
What a goddamn narcissist. Jesus.
I was like, holy fuck. You blended in. You were like camouflaged with the bright lights in the bathroom.
Really didn't. I don't know what the hell photo you were looking at to think I just blended into the tile.
Holy shit. I was like, that's so funny.
I'm pretty sure I started there, and I'm pretty sure you started upright, and then you just slowly careened down to the floor.
Yeah. Well, we all know, like, Lady Ice, she was the true savior that night. She
was.
She got everyone home okay.
Lady Ice.
How was the missus? She was okay, or was she pretty hurt herself?
No, she was fine.
She was fine.
No, I think. I actually tweeted this the following Monday. Where I exclaimed that I had not recovered from my hangover until Monday afternoon.
Wow.
Yeah. So all of Sunday, like any hopes of going to the day 3 of the Horde stock were pretty much just thrown out the window with how the night 2 transpired. So I've learned
a very valuable lesson.
I mean, I'm 36. I mean, I should have learned this lesson long ago. But
happy birthday!
Thank you. I appreciate it. If there's anything that we're going to make like clean and clear right here, right now, Jameson, I bid you adieu. It's been a fun run. We've had some good times.
We've said this before.
But no. No. Not this bad. Really not this bad. So I'm ready to square off Jameson here and now.
So is today the first day you actually felt right?
I think yesterday was the first day I felt completely right. No, I had my first drink of alcohol on Tuesday, and I told Mrs. AJ I felt like I was tripping acid. Like I was seeing lights and like I was seeing sounds.
Did you have a dot on your eye, the squiggly? Does it be like the little? I'm
trying to watch.
This?
I'm trying to watch a podcast, but you see me rotating in my chair. Like what the hell's going on? Like I'm following the green dot. Is what I'm doing. God damn it! Right. But I mean, I'm back to normal. Obviously I'm consuming alcohol tonight, so I'm okay enough to do that. But the Jameson horse is one I'm ready to let ride off into the sunset. She gone.
Peace.
She gone. So no more. Another thing I'm going to swear off here now. No more yacht rock concerts. It's done. I get too steamed up. I get way too excited when they start playing Jefferson Starship.
He's like Kadoosh!
No.
Ah!
Ring the
go. Me! Enter me!
Yeah. He's so good at what he does.
I heard your wife likes it too. She likes the performance. That's why she goes to these events. At least the yacht rock.
Second time in a row we've had to leave early. Yeah. So
and it's not
all because of you.
Yeah, it's because of you.
Well, don't hold yourself in such high regard, sir.
I was fine walking out. It was the minute I got to the car that I got on your.
He actually did walk
check your phone, sir. Well, yeah, I'm just saying. I technically walked out too. Okay. There might have been a few stumbles on the way.
Out is basically what it was.
There were feet under me.
Oh my
got me there.
Oh. Congrats.
Not one of my proudest moments, but I only got excoriated for like maybe 45 seconds on the other podcast. So I'll take that as a win. I as long as I wasn't just beaten over the coals.
Destroyed.
Yeah. Thrown
in
jail.
You're a parent. That's what
Thank you.
So the Sunday event was a pass, right?
Yeah.
So you guys didn't go.
It's like it's never even happened. I'm sure it was fun. We followed on social media. Sure. It looked like a good time. It never happened.
Sunday.
So that was our weekend.
Yes. Sunday, I remember, we had a little birthday thing with the family to get together.
Excellent.
And I was trying not to drink at all. I was like, all right, today I'm going to focus my Sunday on just getting hydrated, just get some food in my system, drink some water, recover, be good for the week.
Take some methadone.
And somehow it got to a point where like I got pressured into making mojito.
One shot, come on,
So,
come on.
So, you know, I turned down just drinking straight up liquor like I do. I turned down wine.
You're a Lily liver over here.
Turned down hard seltzer, but I was like, all right, maybe mojitos won't be too bad because it's like, you know, it's a lot of like lime, sugars, and this and that. I'm like, you know, it's not that strong. Yeah, the rum that I had to work with, oh, that took me all back. I made one glass mojito. That rum just like it was like I just felt like it was like a lower quality rum that was like one of the like cheap flavored like
Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan.
Yeah, one of those types that it just brought me back instantly. So like, I had one and it screwed up my system. I was like,
I was trying to think of a funnier rum, but that's all I got.
Yeah, Captain Morgan.
God damn.
So I was like, all right, I'm going to stop drinking. So I stopped. I haven't had a drink since that one glass till last night. That was my
back.
That's my first drink of the week.
Excelente.
So I mean, I'm still don't feel normal, but yeah, I'll power through.
Yeah, and I'm the asshole, right?
You
what?
are.
Sorry.
You
Anyways,
staggered out of there.
I staggered on my own 2 feet.
I guess that's a win.
Yes.
But yeah. Well, it sounds like it was a fun film.
We missed you, man. I wish you could partake in some of these things.
Could I have used that as my get Jack out of jail free card?
No, I was out of town.
Oh, that's right. That's why. I understood. Okay.
That's all good.
That's why pencils have erases. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So as all of the pyrotechnics from the weekend with the Horde Stock and the Yacht Rock and the roast were all taking place in the background, like there's nothing but just like Molotov cocktails being lobbed by Disney, as the days go by. Like the whole Disney Plus thing is unfolding like at a rapid clip.
Yeah, it came out quick, right?
I think it was like. Obviously, they had to have been having discussions up until this point, but like Tuesday, as I'm watching the podcast, recapping the whole Horde Stop weekend, all of a sudden, like Twitter starts going insane because boom, Disney just drops this. It's more than a Molotov cocktail; it's like an atom bomb. They announced that they're going to have a bundle deal, something that they rumored that has been rumored to this point with their Disney Plus app, which everyone's already steamed up about, but with Hulu,
yes!
ESPN Plus,
yes,
all together.
Yeah. Well,
tell us how you really feel.
Yeah. Somebody. I'll say 2 of the 3 principals of the show could not keep it in their pants before we got here. $12.99 for that whole package, and I think it just came off like a shot. Like nobody saw it coming. Like it's been rumored, but nobody really thought like could they get it at a reasonable rate. And make it so that they're gonna be a viable competitor to what Netflix is. And we're over here pissing and moaning about Netflix upping their prices from $9.99 to $10.99. But there are aspects of what they offer that are clearly different from what Disney is trying to put on the table here.
Well, so Hulu, I'm paying $11.99 now for the premium service, right?
For Hulu?
Well, for the ad-free one.
You should be using my account.
What?
Are you paying for the ad-free?
I know.
Yeah,
so
I'm paying for that, right?
So
I pay another $1 and I can have the Disney Plus streaming, and then also ESPN. Great! That's what I'm going to do. Hopefully,
amazing.
Yeah, it'll be great. Now, what this means... It means that Netflix has a lot of competition, obviously, and then with NBC having their own streaming service later next year or the year after, I'm not sure when it happens, but they're going to have their own service. I mean, you're going to have this ad hoc thing where you're just like, there's going to be so many different options out there. It wasn't just Hulu now. For me, it was just Netflix and Hulu. Mm-hmm. And then now... and
HBO.
HBO, Amazon. I have Amazon Prime just because it's part of the subscription.
Right,
so.
right.
One of the perks of the gig.
But, a lot of shows are coming out on Prime, too. So, I mean, they're...
Shouts out to Homeland. What?
They're pumping out a lot.
Oh, no, Homecoming. Sorry.
But yeah, so I'm stoked for this. I mean, because I haven't had...
Are you stoked, brah?
Yeah!
Yeah, brah!
Yes! Yes!
This mega deal is unfreaking believable. Because, one, it's one of the smartest things that they could possibly do. I mean, we'll see how...
They got a Yacht Rock channel, brah?
we'll see how that should unfold from a business side down the road to see if it becomes profitable. But it's genius because at such a deal like this, if they find a clever way to put in protections so people don't share logins and stuff, dude, they're gonna rack up subscribers easily.
Racks on racks on racks.
Because today, all right, let's break it down. Disney Plus, that catalog alone is worth the money. It's worth that full price of $12.99, which standalone, I think you get what, $5.99, $6.99,
$5.99, I think is
that's ridiculous,
the entry
man.
level.
I mean, all the classics they have, all the cartoons that you grew up watching, all the
we'll talk about the content.
The Pixar, the Marvel Studios, like there's so much content, and then with this new acquisition that they have boatloads of content. That's just
loads.
Disney. That's just Disney alone. You move into Hulu. Hulu actually has a crap load of TV, all the new stuff you find on TV today. Yeah. In addition, they have movies as well. Yes. So they have content.
They have their own content as well. Yes.
And ESPN is this one service that's like there's not enough incentive for people to actually sign up for. I think what they charge like $6, $7 a month, something like that. But I mean, for me, the only thing that I really wanted that kind of slightly hooked me was that whole Kobe Bryant detail thing. Cause
hey, Jack, can you unplug my microphone?
But I'm like,
no, not him, me.
I don't think listening to Kobe Bryant is worth $6 a month. But
it's not.
But if you,
I'm not paying $6 a month to watch.
And I remember they were going to have like exclusive like MMA fights and exclusive boxing matches.
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah. Does the ESPN Plus part of it? Does that include the UFC package as well?
I think so.
Nice.
Right?
Well or no?
No.
Continue what you think.
I think that everything that you get as part of ESPN Plus, it's all going to be bundled all together. But I'm going to say $12.99 will get you the base. It's not going to give you the Hulu without commercials. So to get the Hulu without commercials, it's probably going to jump up to maybe like
upsell.
It's going to be it's going to be like $14.99. Maybe ESPN Plus with all the additional incentives. Yeah. That's probably going to take you up another $2-3 a month.
It's like when I tried to upsell that guy on a copy of Tequila Amnesia. Yeah, I said you need this record for $45, and he bought it. Yeah, that's what Disney's gonna do. You want this ad-free shit? I got you, bro. I just need $3 more.
If you can get fully loaded, full access to all three of these, Disney, Hulu,
you could call it
ESPN,
reloaded.
I'm gonna say that perfect that sweet spot is gonna be under $20.
I hope so.
That's not bad.
That's not bad, but I mean, but at some point, right? So you have all these streaming services. And it's supposed to be great because you get to pick what you want, and then it's ad hoc, right? But at some point, the people cut the cord because they didn't want to be bound to these channels, and it starts to get pretty expensive. So it's like at some point maybe you cut out the Netflix, right? Because it doesn't have the shows or the content. But Netflix is so big at this point that you don't want to do that.
Right now,
and they have so much original content. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, right now it sounds like it's gonna be this whole Disney package. In addition to Netflix, it's gonna cover the full spectrum. You're gonna get movies, you're gonna get TV shows, you're gonna get the whole Disney catalog, you're gonna get some ESPN with sports. It's then what do you do on top of that? Because those two alone will get you to about maybe roughly $30, under $30 a month, which is is a good amount. That's your sweet spot. But then, then what do you do with the HBOs and some people Showtime?
Yeah, there's so many different channels and stream, and then NBC is gonna come out with their own thing. Like I said before, it's a lot, man. One big thing that came up was that The Office is leaving Netflix.
I don't care that much.
I know you don't care, but The Office is one of the most watched shows on Netflix, right? And in 2020, I think it's gonna be gone. They're gonna go to the NBC because they're gonna take it back. So it's that and Friends, right? So people watch these shows.
Are you gonna tell me I can't watch Friends on TBS?
No, you can.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Then we're all good. It's fine.
You can watch Seinfeld on Hulu, so there's that.
But overall, I think I'm even more, somehow they got me even more excited for this.
I'm so excited.
And just like that, I thought I was going to be excited to pay just a low price of $5.99, whatever. But now I already just like, okay, I'm going to get this.
I'll sign up.
Yeah, of course. For sure.
Yeah, is there early access?
Take me to jail.
I think what is November what?
No, I don't know.
You tell me. I think the date was like November 2nd or 12th. I thought I saw a 2 in there. So it was one of those.
There's a 2. It could be like 22,
right? No.
Taylor Swift, goddammit.
First 2 weeks. So I think I'm going to say it's the 12th.
Okay.
Yeah, November 12th.
All right.
So I'm not sized.
Of course you're not.
I am not sized.
Oh my gosh. That's a contrarian.
Okay, tell me again what that Hulu package entails.
I don't know what it entails.
It has ads, right?
But that's not even the end of the world with ads.
I'm just saying.
Hulu's ESPN is going to have the Ocho, and I am all for that.
The Ocho.
Yes, the Ocho.
You are such a goddamn
Did you watch the Slippery Stairs?
I didn't, but I mean, I'm ready for it.
Can I tell you how hard my face hit my hands when you sent me the link, the Twitter link to the Ocho? I was like, this is the rubiest thing that we could discuss the entire week. It's fine. It's totally fine. But the ESPN Plus thing does not include the UFC pay-per-views. You have to order that on top of that. But because ESPN Plus has the corner, it has a market cornered when it comes to UFC. They can throw that in as a perk. You might get a few fight nights, which is fine, but honestly, there hasn't been a single fight night that's happened on ESPN Plus that has made me think, I gotta stay on that.
When it was on Fox,
I did the free thing for the first one with Henry Cejudo against TJ Dillashaw, and I could not hit cancel fast enough on my membership button there. So I'm going to cautiously walk this thing through, walk along what they tell me is going to continue to. Yeah, tell me. Let me know why I should spend the additional $6 for 2 other services I'm not going to pay for. Honestly,
I love Hulu. Man.
Well, we don't know. Do we know?
I'm just going to use yours though, right?
The package, right? Can we ad hoc and be like, I don't want. Do I have to get all 3, or do I have to pick? Can I pick and choose?
I'm going to say you have to get all 3 because no one wants ESPN alone.
Gosh!
By
the way, it's ESPN Plus. It's not ESPN. You're not going to get Sports Center. By the way, you're not going to get Baseball Tonight.
No.
You're not going to get the NBA.
I'm not watching baseball.
Yeah.
Are you watching the NBA on ESPN?
I guess.
Okay, thank you.
So because ESPN is part of Disney,
right? ABC.
They see when they look at the numbers. Nobody wants ESPN Plus because there's just not enough draw for people to sign up. So by putting it into this bundle, it's going to fake that it's a growing network, it's a growing platform, and all that stuff. So it's just is covering up for that. So on these quarterly calls, when they're talking about their earnings, they're gonna be like, "It's doing great, it's phenomenal," and then trying to draw in more content and all that.
Right.
Nah, But either way. For $12.99, it's still like a solid deal, man. And Hulu, I've had Hulu with ads.
I'll take your word for it.
The longest time. It wasn't just till like a couple months ago I upgraded to the no ad version. But I know there's going to be tiers where you can pay additional to get rid of ads. Probably on all of these services. I'm going to say that base $12.99 will have ads on every one of these.
Ugh.
Yeah,
especially
guaranteed.
Yeah. I just want to see because we're already Hulu customers.
Yeah.
So I want to see.
He's a Hulu customer.
I am.
Oh wait, you too? Never mind. Never mind. Discord.
Yeah. We're
Hulu customers.
We on this side of the table.
The royal we.
Are Hulu customers. So I want to see how they treat us. Like, hey, well, just a few bucks more, and you can have ad free. You can have everything. So
I'm so done choosing channels and services. Like I'm filling to the brim. Like I'm almost to my breaking point. I've said this week, there's a chance I go back to cable. Like it's insane how many different services like you need to try to pick and choose from. Like I I just can't handle it.
Well,
I'm to the point where I almost can't handle it. I'm gonna try, but saving like $5 a month is getting pretty goddamn exhausting. So we'll see how this goes. I'm still excited. The Disney Plus thing with all the Marvel shows, like that's still going to be enough to hook me. But
and for me, I feel like I have.
You guys got any Jameson? I gotta drink some Jameson.
Oh.
What?
Gross.
No.
That's up there with like Cuervo for me. But I have
Cuervo.
So
Jameson.
I'm hoping with this new bundle, Netflix and HBO. I'm rock solid. And Amazon Prime, it comes with my Prime shipping, so I have those 4. I feel like that got me covered. I can watch anything I want to watch with those 4 things.
They got stars in there? If they got stars, I'm all in.
I don't even know what you need on stars.
Oh my god, stars is the shit! Oh my god! Turn off the show, we gotta go watch some stars! Oh god. End the podcast right now.
Says the guy who's dogging Hulu.
Stars is awesome. Can I just say? Stars... knocking it. It's knocking it out.
Just end the show.
Knocking it out of the park. Oh my god, I can't wait to see the finale for The Rook. Woo! Alright, well then. I don't give a shit about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood anymore. We're all in on
That's 2 weeks now we missed. We've been trying to recap that.
We're gonna talk about Bruce Lee shucking and jiving for Quentin Tarantino at some point in the next quarter. I'm confident.
Week to actually watch it.
Oh god.
Cheers, guys.
We're just
Cheers.
Well, I think the video thing went okay. I had to reboot the camera for me, for me.
Just
for me.
Just for you?
You guys, your faces were
Just
perfectly clear the entire night. So let that be a pleat in your cape. It was fun. We'll make this smoother next week. But until then, please buy all the Pedialyte. I'm gonna need some tonight. And until then, sparkling kind. It's much better. All right. To that I say cheers. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Later.